Okay, so today we're going to do U.S. traditional multiplication with problems that are 3 by 2 and 3 by 3. So, the first step that I'm going to do is multiply my 506 by the 3 in 43 as if the problem were 506 times 3. So that first thing right here, I'm going to take that 3 and do 3 times 6, which equals 18. I'm going to carry my 1, put my 8 down in my ones column. Next, I'm going to do 3 times 0, which equals 0, but I need to add my 1 on top. Then write down 1 in my tens column. And then finally, that 3 times times 5, which equals 15. And because I don't have another number to multiply by, I'm going to take that 15 and put it all the way down in my answer. So step 1 is 1,518. All right. And I am going to try to erase some of my arrows here so that when I'm showing you the next step, we don't get confused. Okay. Step 2, I need to multiply 506 by the 4 in 43 as if the problem were 506 times 40. And because I'm multiplying by 40, this 4 is really worth 40, I'm going to put my 0 right here because I'm multiplying by 40. So the first thing, take that 4, multiply 4 times 6, which equals 24. So I'm going to carry my 2 and put my 4 down here. Now I'm going to do 4 times 0, which equals 0, and then add my 2. My 2 goes right here. And then finally, I'm going to take that 4 and multiply it by the 5, and 4 times 5 equals 20. And again, I don't have another number to multiply by, so I'm going to take that 20 and put it in my answer, making sure that all of my numbers are lined up. And so now step 3 says, add the partial products together. And so these are each partial products. I'm going to take them and add them together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 2 plus nothing is 2. And always count from the back. 1, 2, 3, comma. My answer is 21,758. All right. So now what we're going to do is another problem. And if you notice, this problem is a 3 by 3 problem. So we're going to follow the exact same steps. We're just adding another digit on. Okay. So I'm going to start right here and do 9 times 7. And 9 times 7 equals 63. So I'm going to carry my 6 up here and put my 3 down in my ones column. 9 times 5, which equals 45, plus my 6, which equals 51. So carry my 5 and put my 1 down here. And then 9 times 4, which equals 36, plus 5, so 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Because I'm not multiplying by another number, I'm going to take that 41 and put it down in my answer. So now I have my first step. I'm going to, again, kind of go and erase just my arrows here. Okay. So now I'm going to multiply by the second digit, my tens column right here, which is a 0. So I need to make sure that because I am moving over a digit, this is in my tens column, I'm going to go ahead and put a 0 right here because I'm moving over to my tens column, even though it's a 0 in that place. And so now I'm going to do 0 times 7, which equals 0. 0 times 5, which equals 0. 0 times 4, which equals 0. That was a fun one. And so again, I'm going to go ahead and erase my arrows. Okay, so now I'm moving over to my 3. And because I'm multiplying by this 3, this is really worth 300. We're in the hundreds place now. So because I'm really multiplying by 300, I need to take those 2 zeros. We just did 1 before, and now I'm in my third row. So I'm going to take both of those zeros and put them down here as my placeholder zeros, and I'm just going to put little smiley faces there. Okay, so now I can do my problem like we've been doing it in the past. Take this 3 times 7, which equals 20, carry my 2, and put my 1 down here. 3 times 5, which equals 15, plus 2, which equals 17, carry my 1, put my 7 down here. And then 3 times 4, which equals 12, plus 1, which is 13. And again, I don't have another number to multiply by, so I'm going to take that full 13 and put it down in my answer. And so now these are the partial products that I'm going to add together right here. So I have 3 plus 0 plus 0, 3, 1 plus 0 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 0 plus 1, 2, 4 plus 7 is 11, and 3 plus 1 is 4, and then 1 plus nothing is 1. And again, counting 3 from the back, 1, 2, 3, put my comma, so my answer is 141,213. All right, and I believe, yep, we have one more to practice before your lesson practice. Okay, and this one is a 3 by 2. Okay, so I'm going to do my first problem, which is 4 times 5, and 4 times 5 equals 20. So again, carry my 2, put my 0 down here in my ones column. I'll show my arrows again. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Don't forget to add the 2 up there. So carry my 1 and put my 0 down here. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And again, no other number to multiply by, so I'm going to take that full 13 and put it in my answer. I'm going to go ahead and erase some of these arrows right there, and I'm going to move on to my second number. Okay, now, because I'm multiplying by the second number, it's really 10, so I need to make sure that I put that 0 down in my ones column first, because I'm multiplying by the tens column right now. It's really worth that 1 is worth 10. So I put my 0 down in my ones column. So I'm going to do 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 3 is 3. And so now I'm able to add my products. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5, and 3 plus 1 is 4. Count from the back, 1, 2, 3, 4,550. All right, and here's your lesson practice. Okay, you have 3 problems here. So you have 718 times 32, 417 times 99, and 326 times 25.